I'm trying to link it to what I was saying at the beginning, the importance of having a meaningful goal.
Here you go.
It's important because it's going to guide the learner's behavior, right? You basically say what you want to accomplish, and then all the actions you take, right, within this system should be consistent with your reward function, your end goal. And in that way, you're always ideally making progress towards that end goal, and learning like meaningful stuff rather than being fixated, as Andy put it, on meaningless goals.
Meaning goals, but I think just following your pleasure is not a meaningless goal. So I know that he says that, I want to create 1,000 flashcards a week, or do that many repetitions, or know all of the Pokemon names, or the dates of every American president when they were on the office and stuff like this. Keep in mind this is relative. So what is pleasurable for me? It will be different for someone else, and even for myself. My future self will be different, and my past self has been different. Before, many years ago, a decade ago, I was having fun with Japanese language. Not anymore. Well, not at the same degree, not at the degree that I can say, I will do it for pleasure. No, I will do a ton of stuff before I do this. It has a higher priority before Japanese language. That's why I'm neglecting this. I have been neglecting Japanese for years. This is one example that, but what I do is exactly the same. I'm maximizing the pleasure. My end goal is pleasure. No. Yes and no. Because I also learn something that I require for my job, even though I like it. It's not, I do it like a grind that I don't like it, it's painful, but I have to do it because it's my job. No, because I like my job, and I like what I am learning from my job, because my job is new. I have never had this position as a business analyst, and I'm learning this position as I work, basically. So it's like a hybrid. That I do what I want, I do what it creates me pleasure. Sometimes, regardless of the applicability, that's why I still have some vocabulary that I know it's obscure, but for whatever reason, I like those words. I don't know why, even though it's a small percentage. And I do some other stuff that is required for my job, or it's applicable for what I want to do. For my own needs, I want to do a script. For Anki's or special petition, whatever, for my own convenience. So learning how to do this script, it's not the end goal. It's a means to the goal. That this will let me easily create flashcards for what I want to learn. That could be the Korean language now. But I don't require to learn the Korean language. I don't need it. I don't even have the goal to speak it. My goal is just to learn it, because just learning it is pleasurable. Then being able to understand it, make the puzzle of this, because I like the language itself. I like it. So I like the language. I like learning the language, which is not the same thing. The language learning. I met someone who liked language learning, but didn't like the language. So you like the methodology of learning a language without specifically appreciating the language itself that you are learning. So this is possible to experience. So what is the end goal? There are many, but if you say the end goal is like the ultimate goal, and sometimes because now I believe in the serendipity and the myth of the objective, perhaps I just want to create opportunities. Like just watching this video, reacting to this video, I already came across some snippets, some golden nuggets that I would have never looked for. So if my goal of this video is something different, I want to process this video to share my 2 cents, what I can add. Not to the same degree than other videos that they take a lot of things for granted. Even though he still takes things for granted, he doesn't explain exactly everything he does or why he does it like that. Even though he does an excellent job, based on what I have seen What I do most on his reactions is just adding my opinion instead of explaining. I still explain here and there, but not at the same degree. So yeah, for me it's a combination. And if you have an end goal, you will become a victim of your goal, like the myth of the objective. So perhaps just doing what apparently is random, arbitrary, because I just do it for fun, to maximize my learning, my pleasure. Perhaps I'm creating opportunities to discover something that will be abysmal, and it will lead me a lot closer to my end goal. I could say, in a few words, because I'm expanding quite a lot already, my end goal is to introduce everyone to the free learning paradigm. They have an opportunity to break free from the school system, and then provide the tools. Now you know that the school system is super harmful. It should not exist as how it is now. But hey, you need to provide the tools and the methodology, because yes, if you provide me the tools, I don't believe in the paradigm. I don't trust it. I don't understand it. The tools are useless, right? And the opposite is true. The other way around. If I provide you the concept, hey, did you know this? You fully understand that concept, that paradigm of self-directed learning. But you have not such tool to actually learn. What do? So my end goal is this. I am committing a lot of time, and I'll continue to do so until the day I die or I'm able to be productive with this goal, unless I have reached such goal. But based on my hunch is that I will die without achieving this goal. Perhaps it will be later, in the future, post-mortem. I like to think that eventually this will be true. Or if it's not, it will be the end of humanity. It's the ending that I would like to see. Not that I want to destroy the humanity. Is that is what it will be logical to happen eventually, if we create monsters, depressed monsters through coercion. But yeah, that is my end goal. As a whole, that makes sense of my existence, my purpose in life. But yeah, in a subset, I can do whatever I want as well. That doesn't fit this, doesn't require this. So if I learn Korean, it's not adding anything about my end goal. Unless my end goal is, you know, that Korea is, the school system is even worse. And if I want to reach that society, yes, learning the language is one step. But I don't do it for this reason. It could be like a welcome side effect. I do it because the language itself, it's pleasurable for me. And what I consume, TV shows, Netflix and so on, it's in that language. And I enjoy it. It's a hobby of mine. If that won't be true, I will not do it. So I'm constructing to my end goal. Is there's one unique end goal? Has to exist one end goal. But whatever I do is affecting my behavior. Why I'm neglecting, and I have been neglecting Japanese for that long, for several years. Why do I'm prioritizing now doing these videos in my channel over my own sessions? So I'm cutting short or completely missing my Supermemo sessions because I shoot those long videos. Why? This is affecting my behavior. It's affecting my learning behavior, my learning experience. Why do I do it? Because this is greater in my end goal. I prioritize sharing this to the world above my sessions. So if I committed 4 hours a day for 2 months, I did this for a reason. And I do believe on that. And especially because it's pleasurable. If it was not pleasurable for me, I will have quit. That this channel will be dead. Absolutely dead.